they get up. How many catches did 11 have?
2.
You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the game.
Yeah. So you tell me, the wideouts really didn't hurt us. Even the touchdown wasn't to a wideout; it was to a slot guy on like a shallow that he came across, and our guys collided with each other. But we were very fortunate to have those 2 defensive backs. They are the key to the defense. By locking down the 2 wideouts, we can play 9 in the box. We can send people. We can do a lot of different things, and that's what's enabled us to do what we had the last couple of weeks.
With Collins, Jalen was very physical on him early. He pressed him and pushed him right to the sideline. Was that? Did you want to get up in there real early?
As I've said, we've done that since we did it in Boston. We tried that, and we've done it. And we've got 2. We've tried to model the defense like I said, like those teams, Alabama, LSU. Put the 2 corners on their 2 receivers, play 9 in the box. It becomes hard to run.
Talk about the penalties on offense.
You talk about them. If I knew what was causing them, I'd correct them. I don't know what's causing them. My hair's coming out in clumps. I'm going to look like Brendan Hall in another night. It's coming out in patches. I don't know. We shoot ourselves in the foot. We just shoot ourselves in the foot. But it's things that you don't focus on. Like we line up wrong. We heard them say hit. We snapped the ball. Another time, everybody moved. He didn't hear the cadence. I mean, how many times are we going to get a snap that's wrong? It's going to cost us in a big game. I don't. If I could figure it out, I would.
Is there more pressure on the defense knowing that the offense is still a work in progress? Week in, week out?
I think they've taken it as a challenge, and I know the coaches have. I mean, it's not that we're not moving the ball. I don't know what our total yardage was. Does anybody know what our total yardage was?
No.
I guarantee it was over 300 yards.
You might have had more penalty yards than BC High had offensive yards.
Yeah, but I'm serious. In the first half, I would venture to say we had close to 200 total yards and 7 points. I mean, we're just shooting ourselves in the foot. It's not when we're not moving the ball. We're not putting our defense in bad field position. We're driving and we're not finishing. I don't know.
What was the difference between the first half and the second half with finishing drives?
Felix and Washington again on offense made big plays. They made big plays. We overcame 1st and 20s and things like that. To do that, you need some real good skill guys. And I thought Wingard settled down in the second half. He threw a lot of screens and things and tunnel screens and bubbles, and he got those kids in position to make the plays. He did complete like a lot of those in the second half, where in the first half he was nervous.
Is he the answer for the rest of the season, or is he the answer for right now? I mean, it's been a crazy season at the quarterback.
It is. We don't have in warm-ups, honestly, watch us warm up, and you tell me. Watch us warm up. I look down at BC, and he's got 4 kids, 6'3", 6'4", throwing passes. I've got Raheem and my assistant coaches. I don't even have another kid that can throw a pass in warm-ups. Our receivers are thrown passes by our coaches. So it is what it is. I mean, you have to live with it. I mean, unless I'm going to make John Montalis a quarterback, I don't know.
Sorry, what prompted the move to put him at quarterback last week?
Gilly's got a bad ankle. He's hobbled. I'm not making excuses for Gilly, but a healthy Gilly, that's not a touchdown. Gilly was playing that kid on one leg. He's been playing on one leg. I don't know if you see, he's kicking the ball different now because he's got a bad foot and things. I mean, he's playing on one leg. We got to get him back. But it is what it is. I mean, Raheem's played well. I mean, I thought, he's led us to 2 big wins. What is he, Mark Sanchez? You guys ought to get
What was talk about the edge play today with Salou, Graciano, Figueroa, and then Parvelis had a couple big plays too.
The 2 defensive ends are very good. They're seniors. They've been playing for 3 years. They've started since the 2010 Super Bowl team. So they are good players. They are 2 defensive ends. So now that we got Salou's getting healthy again, we got both coming off both corners. That's pretty tough. And as I said, the key is locking down those guys on the outside. Now you can send Parvelis. Now you can send Dewadi. Now you can send Portier. You can't do that if you got to keep everybody back.
Did you feel like there was an advantage there? You had a couple nice. You shot him on corner blitzes a couple times, and that seemed to kind of unnerve him a little bit.
They were actually safety blitzes.
Safety blitzes.
We sent some safeties, the strong safety and things like that, but it did get them thinking, and it made them uncomfortable in the pocket. That's the goal of doing things like that. But like I said to you, Brian, you can't do that if you don't have two guys that can cover on the outside. And we got two guys that can get in your face and cover those guys. That's what does it. If you got to double cover Lincoln and then you got to double cover the other guy, and then you can't do that stuff. So.
And then 10-0 against the Catholic Conference since that Super Bowl in 2009. Any thoughts on that?
Well, I've talked to Mr. Forrest there. We're investigating to see whether we can rename it Everett Catholic, and then we can be Catholic fans. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
Yeah, gotcha.